Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. I think it's important that we don't lose sight of the fact that the laws that govern our ability or our opportunity to go fishing are changing, often changing each year. And one of the things we have to be aware of is that the DEC sets limits that we have to adhere to if we're going to go fishing. First of all, we have to buy a license, but also each species has in quite a lot of cases, has a whole different law about how big they have to be for you to keep them, how many you can catch and keep, and when you're allowed to fish and not allowed to fish. And one of the things that has changed recently is trout season. And we do have some great trout fishing around us, but trout season now has changed. As of October 15th, you no longer can keep the fish you catch. You still can go fishing. You couldn't when I was a kid, but you still can go fishing, but it's catch and release only with artificials. And that's only one example of what I wanted to talk about, but that could change our preference of trout fishing. It may not affect bass fishermen if you weren't allowed to keep bass, because most people catch and release them. But a lot of people, since trout is a put and take species, in other words, the DEC puts it in different waters, and we take them. They realize it's going to be that way. So a lot of people keep trout. So it's important that you realize you can't do that again until next spring. Other things that I think are really important with that is the size limit of fish. For example, crappies have to be 10 inches or bigger, but you can only keep 25 a day. Now, if you're fishing perch, or if you're fishing for sunfish or bluegills, they all are a little different. There isn't size limits on any of those panfish that I talked about. But you could only keep 25 bluegills or sunfish, and you can keep 50 perch a day. All these numbers, these figures that I'm giving you, they are important if you're going to adhere to the law. But I think it's important for us to realize that a lot of things that we might take for granted, there are stipulations, and I think we should always keep those stipulations in mind. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.